外实习，其实我个人来说是比较向往的。
海外实习，我想最大的机会应该就是你能够进入到真正的对外汉语的教学课程。
我真的非常感谢这一次的实习，因为它不仅让我拥有了海外的教学经历，它还让我感受到了国外的风土人情。
现在我是暨南大学华文学院汉语系的一名教师。我在香港理工大学的学习生活非常充实，也非常快乐。
大家好，我是杨宇慧，我现在位于捷克的第2大城市布尔诺。我和我同学在当地的马萨里克大学进行教学实习。其实能够在欧洲学习和生活是我一直以来的一个梦想，所以非常感谢学校提供这样一个宝贵的机会给我们。其实这也是我们专业的一个福利哦，所以希望大家好好把握。
안녕하세요. 전혜민입니다. 저는 한국인이고요. 대외 언어 연구를 하고 싶어서 이곳 폴리유에 와서 공부를 하고 있습니다. 학교에서 로컬 인턴십을 하고 또 여러 친구들과 교류하면서 책에서 많은 배울 수 없는 여러 가지 경험을 했습니다. 就是说，只双得来终觉浅，觉知此事要躬行。
Whatever your background is, whatever your native tongue is, if you are interested in teaching Chinese as foreign language, just join us. It's always welcome to you.
I hope that you enjoyed the video. It was a good start, and then also the good overview of the whole program. And I'll explain more in detail with the PowerPoint. So MATCFL program has two streams. One is MATCFL, regular MA program, and then there is another specialism called MATCFL, Hong Kong School Specialism. I will explain some differences of these two programs. But let's start with the why TCFL MA program, because the economic and the political influence of China grows, and then the Chinese language becomes more significant internationally, and then the market demand for teaching Chinese is also growing around the world, and especially for Hong Kong school specialism, because of the increase of the number of NCS students, non-Chinese speaking students in Hong Kong. Also, there is a market is also growing in Hong Kong. So that's why MATCFL program is good, and then also you may consider applying for this program. And then why PolyU? PolyU provides quality education with great academic environment. The most recent university ranking, PolyU ranked 66. So within 100, many universities around the world. So it is very high achievement. So you can see that PolyU, is very academically strong. The second, advantage of PolyU is that also PolyU has a very strength in applied linguistics. So it is another recent, the most recent QR ranking by subject of linguistics. PolyU ranked 51st position in linguistics. So you can see that PolyU has a very strong international team. So students can build very strong theoretical background for teaching Chinese as a foreign language. And another characteristic of PolyU is that we provide international opportunities, internship opportunities in Hong Kong and abroad. So students can train their own teaching skills. So PolyU is also really good at the raising and then enhancing practical teaching skills. Another characteristics of the PolyU is students can learn in a very multilingual and then multicultural environment. Most of the MATCFL programs are using just Chinese. However, CBS, this department has the various background teaching staff, including myself. I'm Korean, and we have the professors from the US and Taiwan, and not only Hong Kong and China, but it is a really strong team of the teaching staff from around the world. So students can really learn and then study in a very multilingual and multicultural environment. I'd like to introduce some features of MATCFL at PolyU. I can summarize with this diagram. As I said that, so very strong theoretical background, and then there is also many opportunities in practice teaching, and then also multilingual and multicultural environment for learning. PolyU's MATCFL program aims at raising future teachers of Chinese as a foreign language, or training in-service teachers who are currently teaching Chinese as a foreign language in Hong Kong local schools. Second, PolyU MATCFL program provides essential knowledge of Chinese language, literature, and culture related to teaching Chinese as a foreign language. Third, equips students with up-to-date teaching and testing methods and theories needed in the field of teaching Chinese as a foreign language. So I can summarize the features of MATCFL program like this. And I'd like to introduce some career paths after graduation. Our students after graduation, most of them are became Chinese teachers in Hong Kong or outside Hong Kong, including China or European countries, or even Asia. So most of them became Chinese teachers, but some of them are actually working in a publisher, making Chinese textbooks or materials related to Chinese, even at a company, just developing Chinese online courses. So these are some other path than being a teacher. Another possible pathway would be becoming governmental official. Some students actually after graduation, they are preparing the governmental official exams in China for educational bureau. I didn't hear that they passed that exam yet, but yeah, some of the students are preparing for that exam as well. So if they are pass the exam and then start working in the educational bureau in China, then they can participate in the making policies for language education in China. So these are some paths related to teaching. Another path is the academic path. It is maybe a small number of students pursue doctoral degree in Hong Kong or China. Some of the graduates actually went to US and then even finished, got the PhD degree in the US. And I have one student who are just finishing the PhD program in Singapore. So these are another pathway. And so also PolyU provides a professional doctorate program called PolyU DAS. DAS is acronym of Doctor in Applied Language Sciences program. So you can search PolyU DAS on Google, then you can find more information about that program. It is a little different from regular PhD program. PhD program is more academic. Professional doctorate program, this DAS program is more targeting for the current language teachers who wanna just to equip more of the theoretical background for their teaching. So you can check it out by yourself. Okay, then now I'd like to introduce briefly the structure and the curriculum for PolyU MATCFL program. As I said that there are two programs. One is regular MATCFL program. It is just growing future Chinese teachers. The required credits are 30. Another program is called MATCFL HKS, specialism for Hong Kong teachers. It targets in-service teachers in Hong Kong who are teaching Chinese to non-Chinese speaking students, in short, NCS students. Also, this MA program, the required credits are 30. Then I will introduce the curriculum first for MATCFL program. MATCFL program, there are 4 compulsory courses. So you can see these two, 530 and 533. They are basically the same course, but we divide into 2 groups. One is for native Cantonese speakers, and then the other one is for native Mandarin speakers. So students can choose depending on their language. So first 2 subjects are more related to the structure, learning about the structure of Chinese language. And then the other 2 are more related to teaching Chinese or teaching foreign languages. So 572B, it is about methodology of teaching Chinese as a second language. And it is more related to the practical knowledge about TCFL. 574, second language acquisition and foreign language learning. It is more for building the foundation, theoretical foundation of teaching and the foreign language learning and the second language acquisition. So 574 is more theory-oriented course. This is for the second program, MATCFL, Hong Kong School Specialism. It has 5 compulsory courses. One is development, implementation of school-based Chinese language curriculum in Hong Kong. The second one is about Chinese language. And then the third one is the same, the compulsory course as the MATCFL program. so these two, these three are actually overlapped with the MATCFL compulsory courses. And then the last compulsory is about intercultural communication. These 5 courses are necessary and then good for the local Hong Kong teachers who are teaching non-Chinese speaking students. In order to understand them, we think that these 5 courses are necessary and then helpful for the in-service teachers to better understand the in-service students. So these are the compulsory courses. Elective subjects for Hong Kong school specialism, these are some electives. So students can select the other 5 courses here. For MATCFL, the regular program students, there are more varieties and then more elective courses. And the full list students can, applicants can search in the department website. But I can, the list is really long. It is only some of them, but I can, categorize the elective subjects into Chinese language or linguistics, or research methodology, especially those students who want to pursue PhD degree after the graduation. Then these research method courses are necessary to take. And then some are also, we offer some courses related to translation. And so dissertation and internship, Chinese teaching internship are electives as well. Dissertation and then Chinese teaching internship. Dissertation, it equals 3 subjects. It is not 3 credit, but then 9 credit equals 3 subjects. Chinese teaching internship, the local internship is 3 credit, but international internship outside of Hong Kong, it is 9 credits, equals to 3 subjects. So I will explain the Chinese teaching internship shortly. Before that, I'd like to just tell you what is the medium of instruction. Putonghua or Cantonese or English will be used depending on the nature of subject, and then also the teacher's ability of the language, and also the students who are taking that course. So for my course, I can speak Putonghua and English, but then I cannot speak Cantonese. So in my course, it is bilingual, Putonghua and English. Some teachers cannot speak, for elective, they cannot speak Putonghua or Cantonese. Then the medium of instruction would be English solely. But some teachers can, if both teachers and then also all the students taking the course can speak Cantonese, probably Cantonese can be also used in the classroom. So it depends on the courses. So then I will start here, and then I'd like to introduce the internship. So for MATCFL program, we have 2 kinds of internship. One is international internship, the other one is local internship. International internship, the credit is 9, and local internship is much smaller, because the international internship, the duration is 3 months. Local internship, it is only 1 month. It is a usual quota and duration for each internship. International internship, we have 3 partner universities in Europe. One is in Amsterdam, and the other one is in Sevilla, Spain, and the last one is in Czech Republic, a city called Brno. So the quotas are usually like this. We have also local internship for students who are coming to PolyU to learn Mandarin. But however, the recent years, the local internship was canceled because the exchange students couldn't come to Hong Kong. And then, we only ran international internships via online, via Zoom. So because of the travel restrictions, students also couldn't go to the European country. But before the pandemic, every year students went to Europe. So these are the location of our partner universities. So the Amsterdam, and then the Sevilla, very famous, the tourist, the city. And then also the Brno in Czech. In Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the partner university, the name is Amsterdam Fashion Institute. Usually they provide accommodation. And then the Spain, the name of the university is University of Sevilla. And although they do not provide accommodation, but they are helping also find help students find the place to live. And Masaryk University is our partner university in Czech Republic. It is second largest university in Czech Republic, and their Chinese program is also the second best in the country. So their Chinese programs are actually, their Chinese program is one of the best I ever seen in my career. So having the internship over there is also very valuable experience. So our students who participated in international internship or local internship, all of them are very, very satisfied. And then they always told me that, it really helped them to become a better Chinese teacher. So, this is what the intern teachers are doing during the internship period. And some photos from the past participants. And local internship, as I said before, the students are teaching exchange students from Netherlands at PolyU. But right now, it is on pause because of the pandemic. So that is all for the internship. And I'd like to go back to the rest of the introduction. So I'd like to tell you about the entry requirements. So this is the entry requirement for MATCFL program, the first program, regular MA program. It is, so the applicants should have BA degree. And if the applicants have some teaching experience of Chinese as a foreign language, then it is a plus. Some applicants are not native speakers of Chinese, then college level Chinese proficiency is needed. So suitable candidates are shortlisted for interview, and then they are invited, and then and then the second program is MATCFL, Hong Kong School Specialism. The entry requirements are the BA degree, and also it is the most important requirement for this MA program. The applicants should be serving teachers or teaching assistants of Chinese subject in local schools. If there are many applicants, then priority is given to the teachers teaching at schools with more non-Chinese speaking students. So this is the graduation requirement and fee for MA degree, 30 credits. Usually it is equals 10 subjects. And tuition fee for this coming year is for local students, then it is for each credit 4,150. For non-local students, not from Hong Kong, then it is a bit higher. So each credit it is about 5,340. So then you can calculate, right? So in order to graduate, to earn 30 credits, you just multiply for each the amount the 30. Then you can get the entire tuition for this program. So these are the list of the schools or companies that offer the job to our graduates. Many renowned university in Hong Kong and then China, and then also schools, local and local schools, and then outside of the schools outside of Hong Kong. If you have any question about the application, then you can just to visit this PolyU the website. And also specifically you have some questions about this program, then also visit the CBS PolyU CBS website or call this number. That is all for from me. And then if you have any questions, then please ask any question. Yes, there is a question in the chat box. Yes, feel free to turn on your microphone or just type in chat box. You can either ask in Mandarin or English, or you can type in Chinese as well in chat box as well. Okay. So Li Jiayuan asked, is there any possible ways that we can choose both the dissertation and internship? You can. I should double check because we never had a student who chose both. Yes, maybe if you email me, then I will double check with the office and then I will let you know. But usually students are choosing one, not both. Because dissertation and then internship are very different. Usually students who pursue PhD, then they are writing dissertation, and internships are mostly done by students who plan to become Chinese teacher. So but if you email me, then I can answer after checking the officer of the program. Okay, then the second question is from Yang. It was direct message to me. So I got the master's degree in business in Hong Kong with English. Okay, medium of instruction was English. Is there any opportunity for me to apply for MATCFL program? Yes. You're more than welcome to apply for the program. We have many students who didn't major in languages, so you can apply. Although your undergraduate major was not languages or teaching. Okay, the dissertation and internship will be arranged in second semester. Yes, correct. The first semesters are, we offer all the compulsory subjects in first semester. So students can choose elective subjects from second semester. Okay, questions from a participant. Direct message. Can IANG students select to study part-time? Also, if applicant is TA in Hong Kong International School, apply MATCFL Hong Kong specialism. Yes, so two questions. The first one is IANG students can study part-time. I think it is possible, but then it is the questions related to administration. I should double check with the officer. So please also email me directly about the IANG visa and then study part-time. I think it will be possible, but we should double check. And then the second question is, if applicant is TA in Hong Kong International School, apply this, I think MATCFL, Hong Kong specialism. Probably my advice is that you can apply, but then it is not very helpful for this Hong Kong school specialism is for the local teachers, the teachers, in-service teachers, and then TA who are teaching Chinese in local schools, not international schools. So if the applicant is a TA in international schools, then I'd like to recommend apply for just a regular MATCFL program. Can apply, but then probably the chance to be accepted would be lower. Okay, so the next question is by Jo Yang. Where can I watch the record of this seminar? Maybe it is answered by the organizer of this seminar. Echo, can you answer that in the chat box? Yes, already you answered. The video recording will be uploaded later. Okay, please stay tuned. The direct message to me. Okay, the same question about ING student can study as a part-time student. I will double check, and then please email me directly as well. If applicant is TA, I think the same person, I guess. So okay, so I think I already answered that question. Any information about PgD? PgD, postgraduate diploma for MATCFL, regular MATCFL program, we don't offer anymore. But I think, it is still MATCFL, Hong Kong school specialism. PgD is possible, but not regular MATCFL program. So, Hui Shi, question. May I ask if it is possible for one who got a BA and MA degree, master's degree in psychology, educational psychology, I guess, right? Bachelor and master's degree in educational psychology to apply this program. Yes. Educational psychology, is related. So any education, but then psychology, all good. And then suitable for this major. Yes. Any other questions? For part-time students, are they taught on weekday nights and weekends? Yes, that's correct. Even for full-time students, our courses are mostly offered in nighttime or Saturday, because all the courses, many courses are shared with full-time students and then part-time students. Yes, thank you for all these questions. Any other questions? If you are more comfortable with typing in Chinese or speaking in Mandarin, not Cantonese, because I cannot understand Cantonese. So if you can speak in Mandarin, then feel free to turn on your microphone and then ask questions. Or you can type in Chinese in chat box. I hope that everything is very clear. And if you have further questions about the program, then feel free to email me. Yeah, I will also reply to you via email. It seems that there is not so many questions from Yang. When can we get the results? I guess I assume that this question is after the interview, right? So after the interview, when can applicants get the result? Usually, the applicants get the results within 2 weeks' time. We aim for 1 week. So at least 2 weeks, you will know the result. Okay. Another question. Okay. IELTS, yes, IELTS result. Okay, the scores. So IELTS scores and then the admissions. So IELTS scores, if you are just passing the minimum IELTS scores, then the scores, actually IELTS scores, if you are getting the higher score, but then it doesn't really affect your the results. It is only one of them, but because it is only the English proficiency, so and then this program is Chinese, teaching Chinese. So if as far as you just pass the minimum requirement of IELTS, then you are just fine. The higher score, I mean, you are not getting the benefits. So I'm not very familiar. The second question is about taking the governmental official exam in China, or working in a kind of the publishers and etc. Some students are taking governmental official exams. I didn't see a student who passed yet, but some students are taking it and preparing for the exam. I'm not very familiar with the government official exam in China, so I cannot really answer for that. But as for the teaching material development developer, I have a student. After graduation, she actually developing online Chinese courses at a company. It is, I think, under Tencent. So it is a possibility as well. So not Chinese teacher, but then Chinese, a developer for Chinese teaching materials or online course developers. Yes. YH, so title has PgD. This is the same PgDE program in Hong Kong U. Okay, so PolyU this MATCFL program is not PgDE program. It is only PgD. So if you wanna work in a local Hong Kong school or international school, then you should get the PgDE education. So our graduates are working as a Chinese teacher in local Hong Kong schools or Hong Kong international schools. While they are working, then they are also taking PgDE programs in other universities. So yeah, PolyU's MATCFL program is different from PgDE. Okay, only PgD, postgraduate diploma. 会时 看可以我看 yes, if you got the degree from English speaking country, then yeah, you are exempted from English English proficiency test. So yeah, you don't need to take the IELTS. If you are getting a degree, either a bachelor's degree or master's degree, yeah, in a country, yeah, but English is a official language. Okay, the next question. This year's TCFL, what is the quota for this year's TCFL? We do not have specific quota. It all depends on the merits of the applicants. What I can tell is this year we have about more than 60 this year, but then previous years we had a little bit less, like 45. So you can see that, yeah, it all depends on the merits of the applicant. So then based on the in general, on average, I would say that the TCFL program, you would have about 45. Then students from mainland China, I would say like 80%. So yeah, about 35. At least 35 of our students are from mainland China. So it is just rough statistics. The interview, it is both in English and Chinese. Yeah, 普通话. And next question. Okay, yes, the interview is necessary, it is required. So yeah, before getting offer, all the applicants are going to do, only invited, shortlisted applicants are invited to the interview. Tips about the interview, just to be yourself. Any other tips? You don't need to worry about, you don't need to study about any subject, just to share about your background and then your abilities, and that's all. Okay, I think that's all. I think from the student, from the chat box. Any seems like I answer all the questions, and then time's up. So yes, just relax at the interview, that's all. Yeah, so thank you very much for all your participation and then all your questions. Okay, so thank you and have a great weekend. Bye bye.